Hello and welcome everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just doing a test. Can you all hear me? If you can, please press the like button. And if you haven't followed the account yet, please do that as well. So please, if you can hear me, please press the like button. That's on your YouTube. Uh, so let's see who are here. Welcome Vijay, welcome Nawaz, welcome Sangeeta, welcome Kiran, welcome Manjeet. Thank you so much for saying yes and pressing the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we are going to do this as an experiment at the beginning, and then if it all works and if you all enjoy it, then we will continue this program every Sunday at 9 a.m. or as the Almighty desires. Good morning to everybody. And since this program is new, I would love feedback and on what went good and what can be improved. Please share the link of this program with as many people as you desire. There's no charge for this. I just want to make sure that a lot of people get a lot of benefit from this. Okay, so let us begin. Thank you, Angel, for joining. Thank you, Papia, for joining. Thank you, Sangeeta. For all those who are new here, I am Dr. Saurabh Bidani. I am the founder of Magic of Holistic Health and the creator of 3 Intelligence Healing. Healing happens in our body at 3 levels: at our brain cells, at our heart, and our gut. Because science has found, and of course, we have known this for many, many years in this country through our Upanishads, through our Veds, that intelligence lies across the body. It's not in one place. But the major portions of it, of the brain cells, are in the brain, in the heart, and in the gut. Okay? So I'm a creator of that. And I've worked with over 35,000 clients. All of them are extremely, extremely happy. And I've done over 1,000 workshops and do one-to-one sessions. So whatever your challenges, we will answer them. Secondly, I would like to thank all of you for so many questions. We will take some questions today and we will take some questions as we go along during the whole week. So if your question is not answered today, please don't worry. It will be answered in the coming up spaces. Okay? So the first question that was asked of me was this. And by the way, if you guys have any questions, please type them in the chat box. I was asked, can we make this into an interactive session? At some point, I will do that. I will allow people to come in, ask questions through maybe connecting Zoom or something. We shall do that soon. But for now, we're going to try this out to see how it all works out. Okay. Thank you, Monica, for joining in. All right. So the first question that I was asked was this. Let's go to the question. The question is, what is the aura? How can we enhance it? Some people can see the aura, most of us cannot. Is there any technique to be able to see it? Okay. Thank you, Nawaz, for your question. I shall see if I shall take it up today or in the next episode. Let's talk about auras. Okay? Ready? Let's do that. So, our physical body is what we can see. But do you know we just don't see with our body or with our eyes? Thank you, Sumit, for joining in. Thank you, Bridge. Thank you, Rupali. Thank you, Monica, for joining in. Okay, so there are 5 senses that we have. One, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and the fifth one is a skin on a complete body. To see, to smell, to hear, to taste, and to feel. Correct? These 5 senses create a picture for us of whatever is in front of us, also create pictures for us of what is not in front of us. Let's take an example. When you are uh, when you see something, okay, let's say you are in this one room. Think of the other rooms that you have in your house. Can you imagine those rooms? You can, right? Now, if you could hear some sound that somebody is making, you could actually create a picture of what they would be doing, possibly. Now, they may or may not be doing that, but it is something you could feel that they're doing. And an image of that is created in your mind. And by the way, if you prefer Hindi, English, please also put that in the feedback so that we can always get this better. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Peter ji, good morning. Kiran ji, good morning. Okay, so now that means that whatever we see is not the only thing we see. Whatever we hear is not the only thing we hear. Because when we and focus on this very closely, when we have a thought, that thought has a voice. And if you focus on the voice, you will get the image of the person talking to you. We think we are talking to ourselves when we are in thoughts. But when we go deeper, we realize that no, it's not us. It is either our parents, our teachers, or a guru or a teacher who said this. We see something on Facebook. Amitabh Bachchan said this. Suddenly, as we are reading, the baritone of our thoughts becomes deeper. It just becomes deeper because we are connecting those words as said by Amitabh Bachchan. Or when you hear the popular word Mitron, suddenly Prime Minister Modi's face comes in front of us. We all can see the aura at all times. The question is, can we see our aura? Can we realize our aura? And what is the aura? The aura is, the aura is, the aura is your feeling emotions at that point of time. So the question will be, oh, do you mean there's no such thing as aura healing? Aura healing is nothing but being in balance of your emotions, not in control, because only slaves are controlled. We instead channel our emotions. When you're angry, what should you do? People will say go running. I would say go running, but with awareness. Because if you channel all your anger on running and not on the awareness around you of the stones in your path, you're most likely to fall down because you're clouded by your judgment, by your anger. Good morning, Sandeep ji. So, you can recognize your aura at all times. Does aura have a color? The color that's associated with the auras is the color that's associated with the chakras. So if you look at the chakras, VIBGYOR, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Each energy chakra in our body, and that's a discussion for a different, maybe for a different thing or of a year, we'll see. Okay. So the colors of your chakras associate with positive emotions and negative emotions. In Mahabharata, the negative emotions are Kauravas and the Kaurava army, and the positive emotions are Pandavas and the Pandava army. We are in control of 6 of these chakras, or we can manage them. Sorry, not control. We can manage them, we can channel them. Six of the major chakras. There are millions of small energy chakras in our body. Six of the major chakras. Okay, that's what we are able to manage and channel. First one is your root chakra, which is your sense of confidence and security, or insecurity and fear. Red. Next is your creativity or the lack of imagination. When you say you have no imagination at all, what are you impacting? You are impacting your sacral chakra. The next one is the ability to work hard or the ability of anger, surrender or control. Enjoy the process or focus only on the final goal or the end goal. The next one is the heart. Show love or indifference. And if you move around, if you look at the palette of colors that you carry, the aura changes with your emotions. Do we need to know what color our aura is? No. You just need to know what your emotions are. You need to be in deep observation of what you are, who you are, where you are, because these deep observations help you change it. We are all good people, okay? Let's just take it very clearly. We are good people who may be doing bad things or having showing bad emotions once in a while, not all the time, right? We don't show it all the time. We're not that bad that we're going to be angry all the time or irritated all the time. Even if you're irritated 90% of the time, 10% of the time we are not. And I'm talking about waking hours. I'm not talking about sleeping hours. Okay? Just waking hours. But just like sponge when it sits in water keeps on soaking in water, similarly, when we are around somebody, we tend to soak in their emotions. So if we sense their aura to be angry, we will pick it up. The more time you spend with the person, the more of the emotions you pick up. Now, why do we pick up anger and why do they not pick up our happiness? Because their anger is seated in conviction. They are convinced that they need to be angry, but we are not convinced that we need to be happy. So, the best protection is to first be in observation of wherever you pull your auras from and what happens. Be in observation, just observe yourself, how your mood changes when you're in front of somebody. The best way to do it is in the mall. Just sit in the mall and keep on observing yourself. And as you sense your mood change, just look around and see, hey, who of these people look like they have the same emotion as I do? Even if you're, and first before that, of course, observe if you're happy or you're angry. So, what is your emotion before you enter the mall? And then observe. And you will see what happens. When you're in observation and you know you're a good person, you're going mostly going to change it and fix it, right? Because in observation, you can't just be in observation. You want to fix it and change it. So you do that. Okay. So that's answering the question on auras. Let me see if I can take a second question today. Otherwise, we will do the next question next week. Okay, so there was this question which says, sometimes we chant one mantra and feel good. Sometimes we follow a healing technique and a benefit from it. So my query is, if we feel stuck or we face difficulty, should we go on repeating our mantra and healing as it is with full faith and vigor, or should we go ahead and for some other mantra or technique? Okay, so the answer is every single healing technique, mantra, positive affirmation has only one goal in mind. Okay, there are certain things it does, but the major part of it is to fix the way you think. Your thought process changes everything. There were experiments done where a medicine that people did not believe in were given to them, by telling them about it, and it got them results. And the sugar pill was given to some people, telling them it's the medicine that they believe in, got them results. They were give people given medicine, telling them it's a sugar pill. They had it, no results. So unless our mind is shifted, no external factors can help us. They are not going to convert anything in you. Firstly, you must be determined to change. So always be in observation if you are ready to change. So Ashu's question is on the first question that we have. Can we maintain a positive aura? It's completely up to you, Ashu. I just explained how you can do it. Just shift it. Be in observation and you shall shift it. Do your emotions change? 100% every second, every 2 seconds, every 10 seconds. Your emotions change based on what you're observing. Despite that, how you react to it is completely up to you. The simplest way is to be in observation, and as you're in observation, knowing that you're a good person, you will automatically change it. You don't have to do much. All right. So let's close the program for today here. I have lots and other questions that will come up, but we'll take all of that next week and not today. So one question, 1 to 2 questions a week will be the best way so that we can get people's answers in. And if you want me to thank you for the questions you have, please do let me know. I do not want to impact anybody's confidentiality, so I will not say their name unless you really want me to. Okay. So let us now close with a daily meditation, daily healing, daily sadhana, because remember, what you do daily makes you. So if you're doing anger daily, let's do prayer daily as well. Please close your eyes and focus all of your energies, which is right now your breath, in your imagination, lifting it from your shoulders. So take your breath in and imagine the breath is lifting all the weight from your shoulders. Keep breathing, and with every breath, imagine the weight from your shoulders being lifted by the breath. With every breath in, feel the shoulders becoming lighter and lighter. And with every breath in, make my voice a significant voice in your life. Every time you hear me speak or you think of me, you will get a smile on your face. If you don't feel like smiling, just ask the face to smile like this. With every breath, let the weight from your shoulders lift higher and higher and away from you. Take 11 deep breaths. Once you're done with the 11 deep breaths, say thank you to all living and non living things in this universe. And once you're done with the 11 breaths, just type yes in the chat box. If you enjoyed this session, please share the link with your friends and family members so they can also benefit from it. We will come live, at least for now, every day, every Sunday at 9 a.m. I bless you all. Well, who am I to bless you? I send or I request the Almighty to bless you all with a beautiful, beautiful day, week, and life ahead. And if you enjoyed it, please share and subscribe to this channel. I shall see you next Sunday. Thank you.